I'm happiest when I'm outdoors. Natural history and the natural world, it feeds my brain, it makes me tick. I just feel very at home when I'm observing animals, plants, even lichens. I suppose my philosophy would be we always have more to learn, and I think the best learning that I can do is by being out in the field and just watching, observing and being immersed in nature. My name is Conor Ryan. I'm a naturalist with National Geographic-Lindblad expeditions. I grew up in a town called Cove, which is on an island in the south of Ireland. Being surrounded by the sea and seeing ships passing the house made me interested in a career at sea, but more importantly were the marine mammals that would swim by. I have been interested in marine mammals for longer than I can remember. As a kid, the shoreline was our playground, basically. Now I live in the Isle of Mull, which is in the Hebrides, in the west of Scotland, and I've lived here for 10 years. It is a very damp oceanic environment. It's also a place where the woodland meets the sea, and they're both environments I'm very passionate about. Now I'm a marine biologist. As a naturalist, my job on our ships is the easiest. I present about whales and I help people see whales, and they're just automatically popular. Everyone loves whales. Most of my trips with National Geographic-Lindblad expeditions have been to Antarctica, and that's certainly my favourite place on the planet. I first went to Antarctica in 2015, and the impact was incredible and hard to describe. I think being there is a bit like what we imagine the Ice Age was like. You can see ice scraping away at the bedrock, and you can hear it and you can feel the vibrations. It's a constantly changing environment, and it is overwhelming. That feeling of being really tiny in nature, I think, is quite intense in Antarctica when you're surrounded by towering icebergs and big cliffs and such an abundance of wildlife and such harsh conditions. My favourite part of our trips is the days at sea. I love them because they are in many ways more remote than the places that we're visiting, and the best place to be alert when you're at sea looking for wildlife is to be on the bridge. I worked on ships where you're not allowed in the bridge, so the idea of the bridge being open is just something to be really cherished. I definitely maximise my time up there. Specifically being on the bridge in Antarctica, we're down there at a time of year when there's almost 24-hour daylight, and that means much more opportunities to see things because it's light enough to find the wildlife. As a whale biologist, the Southern Ocean is the place to be. The Southern Ocean makes up 1/5 of the world's oceans, or maybe 1/6, yet half of all the marine mammals in the world by weight live there. So your opportunities to see them are much higher, much greater. I think traveling with people to really remote places makes everyone question our role on the planet and the decisions that we make in our homes. As naturalists, I quite enjoy discussing with people that, yeah, we haven't gone to a different planet. We're very much connected to the places where we live back home. And that connectivity, I think, is very hard to realise without visiting these places.